third subdivision, again we are going to factorize this quadratic equation by factorization method. Now first we are going to identify the product term and the sum term. Product term is your a value into c value, which is root 2 into 5 root 2. You can see that your a value is root 2 and your c value is 5 root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is going to be 2. 2 into 5 is going to be 10. Sum term is your b value, which is 7. Now when you find the factors of this 10, 1 into 10, 2 into 5, this one suits the sum there. 2 plus 5 is going to be 7, 2 into 5 is going to be 10. So the given equation can be written as root 2 x squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now, for those who have difficulty in splitting this, I am going to write one additional step. You need not write that step in exam. This is only for people who have difficulty in splitting this. So, this can be written as root 2 into x into x. This is the splitting of the first term here. Then, this can be written as root 2 into x. Root 2 into root 2 is 2, then we have that x. So for the second two terms, I am going to use another color. This can be written as, let me start here, 5 into x, and the last one can be written as 5 into root 2. Now this is the splitting of the third term and this is the splitting of the fourth term there. This is the splitting of the second term. When you compare the first two terms, you can see that one root 2 and 1x is common in both. So we are going to pull out that root 2 and x. When you take root 2 and x commonly outside, one root 2 and 1x is commonly taken outside. What is remaining in the first term is x, that plus symbol in between. When you consider the second term there, one root 2 and 1x has been taken out, remaining is that root 2. Now, when you consider the next two terms here, you can see that 5 is common in both the terms. So we are going to take that 5 commonly outside. Then what is remaining in the first term is x, that plus symbol in between, and what is remaining in the second term is root 2. Now you can see clearly that x plus root 2 is common in these two. So taking that x plus root 2 commonly outside, then we have root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Now equating this one by one to 0, we are going to get the values of x. When you equate x plus root 2 to 0, we are going to get x is equal to minus root 2. Then when you equate the second one to 0, that is root 2x plus 5 equal to 0, you are going to get, when you take this 5 to the other side, it will become minus 5. Then root 2 will be in the denominator. So roots are minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2.